Let's talk about the Pascal's principle, also called Pascal's law. It was enunciated by French scientist Blaise Pascal. It states that a fluid at rest and in a closed container, a pressure change in one part is transmitted without loss to every portion of the fluid and to the walls of the container. Let's recall. Pressure is equal to the force divided by the area on which it acts. And consider this picture. According to Pascal's principle, in a hydraulic system, a pressure exerted on a piston produces an equal increase in pressure on another piston in the system. If the second piston has an area 10 times that of the first, the force on the second piston is 10 times greater, though the pressure is the same as that on the first piston. Buoyancy is defined as the ability to stay afloat. Which is seen in Archimedes' principle, also termed the physical law of buoyancy, founded by no other than ancient Greek mathematician and inventor. The Archimedes principle states that any body that is completely or partially submerged in a fluid at rest is acted upon by an upward or buoyant force. Buoyant forces is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. Buoyant forces is the upward force exerted by a fluid that opposes the weight of an immersed object is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. For example, a ship that is launched sinks into the ocean until the weight of the water it displaces is just equal to its own weight. As the ship is loaded, it sinks deeper, displacing more water. And so the magnitude of the buoyant force continuously matches the weight of the ship, and fluid pressure increases with depth because of the gravitational weight of the fluid above. The pressure at the bottom increases than the pressure at the top of the object, which creates a net force that causes the object to float. For example, imagine jumping into a pool. Once fully submerged, you can easily lift your body. This is because of buoyancy. The pressure at the bottom of your feet is greater than the pressure on top of your head because your feet are deeper in the water. Thus, the buoyant force pushing you upward makes it easier to lift yourself.
Created using Powtoon.